The construction of this facility is resulting in an annual reduction in the nutrients that we discharge of 66,000 pounds. That's significant. So if you take a small facility like us, and we've been able to achieve that, and you apply that to larger facilities and the total, the great number of facilities that are across the Chesapeake Bay, then construction of these facilities really has a major, major impact in reducing the nutrients across the entire watershed.
The largest single source of pollutants over the years have been wastewater that's coming from wastewater facilities like this one. This is the largest single point source in the Chesapeake Bay, but the pollution here is generated by all of us, which we clean on their behalf, and that's a public service that we're delighted to do. But it's a little different than if we were an industrial polluter who was making a product, gaining revenue from that product, and generating as a byproduct pollutants that they've made this product with. In our case, we're accepting the pollution from everyone else and cleaning on your behalf. If we can figure out ways to run cheaper, faster, better, we'll do it on our own. But the main improvements have been driven by significant new requirements and obligations in our permits. The biggest single change has been the addition of what's the tertiary treatment, the advanced treatment here at the plant. Primary and secondary treatment is mainly sedimentation, so you're allowing lots of the solids to settle out of your train. You have a screening system to take out the plastic bags and all the other stuff. That's no surprise. That's sort of the basics of the treatment process. In secondary, you're using chemicals to reduce particularly phosphorus. Advanced treatment uses microbes, and the microbes are added, then they have to be removed. Nitrogen actually comes off as a gas in the process, but 80% of the air around us is nitrogen, so that is not a pollutant in its own right. We just don't want it in the water. To give you a sense of the numbers, in the 80s, this plant was generating in the range of 15 million pounds of nutrients in a year. That's around 15 milligrams per liter in a concentration of the discharge going from the plant. The first round of protection that was achieved reduced that level of total nutrients going to the Chesapeake to about 8.5 million pounds in a year. Today, because of additional improvements we've made, we are actually functioning at around 5 milligrams per liter, or a little over 5 million pounds. There was a new permit that was just issued to us several months ago, so there's a new, more stringent number coming into play by 2015. But the number that has been in effect for the last decade, we have achieved and exceeded. And if you add it up by how much we have done better than the requirement, it would equal 1 full year of permitted discharges from the facility. In order to achieve that next level of performance, it's going to cost us about $1 billion that we're going to spend in the next 5 years. That's called our Enhanced Nitrogen Removal Project. We have all sorts of facilities being upgraded and improved right here on the facility. That's one project. The Clean Rivers Project is essentially building metro-sized tunnels 100 feet under the ground. We're starting on the Anacostia River. We will reduce the combined sewer overflows in the average weather year by 98% by the building of these giant underground tunnels. Third is a digester system where we're going to take that material, what we call biosolids, and essentially process it, turn it into fuel, burn it here on the plant. So we're going to have a combined heat and power plant on this facility. And we're going to generate at least, and sometimes more than 13 megawatts of renewable clean energy on site. If we shipped it off-site, that would be enough energy to light up 26,000 homes. The issue that a lot of facilities like we face here at Blue Plains at DC Water is very significant, financially significant, as well as engineering projects to achieve the next level of performance. And there's nothing that can happen here unless we are supported by the financial investments of all the people in the region that we serve. With that investment, plus some federal funds, we've been able to upgrade this plant and meet those permit limits. One of the challenges of our industry is that we are hidden, not just because the pipes are underground. It's fairly quiet. We're not visible like other companies that provide products that people use every day. But we need to be visible. We need our customers to understand the size and scale and complexity of the systems we run, so that if we have a rate increase, folks understand what that is going for and what we're doing with the money and why it matters to them.